Our journey began with a burning desire to establish and grow the One Dragon concept. And the year 1993 marks the birth of this powerful idea. DXN started headstrong as it ventured into the international market with the One World, One Market concept. 1999 marked the arrival of DXN in the Philippines. From there on, DXN greeted the millennium with more achievements. Year after year, DXN Philippines grew stronger. And so did its products. Our founder, Datuk Dr. Lim Shojin, continued to reap awards and recognition around the world. In 2003, DXN Philippines celebrated its 4th anniversary, Double at 4, with the realization of doubled sales from this year onwards. As DXN Philippines celebrated its 5th year anniversary, DXN acquired a 100% stake in Reach Star Enterprise and Reach Star Cash and Carry. With its continued significant sales growth, DXN Philippines celebrated its 6th anniversary at the Araneta Coliseum with thousands of recognized members in 2005. 2006, 2007, 2008 were the years of consistent awards and recognitions. Also, DXN Philippines was certified as a member of the Direct Selling Association of the Philippines. 2009 had a significant impact on its 10th anniversary with more than 10,000 attendees that intensified business sustainability and successful partnership spanning the decade-long existence in the industry. The 11th anniversary celebrations theme, Enriching Lives, Fulfilling Dreams, happened in 2010, where the unique atmosphere of Philippine festivities and traditions was also celebrated. DXN Philippines continued to celebrate the annual recognition of new Star Diamonds and above with the staging of the 12th anniversary. Continuous market leadership and global expansion accentuated its leadership in promoting health and wellness in 2012. The year after, DXN Philippines staged its 14th anniversary, Unstoppable, for recognizing continuous effort, resiliency, and strong market leadership. In 2014, the growing number of distributors through bigger, better, bolder platform was envisioned. The local expansion of DXN Philippines became more visible with the establishment of additional DXN branches. 1 year after, DXN Philippines celebrated its 17th year with its slogan, Intensify the Power Within. Greater impact, powerful motivation, and overwhelming excitement emerged in the celebration of DXN Philippines' 18th anniversary with the theme, Rise to Victory. In 2018, the nationwide marketing programs went full blast. This created higher impact and momentum. This year, DXN CEO and founder, Dr. Lim Shojin, is among the 795 medal recipients of Panlimajasa Negara. He was bestowed the title of Datuk as recognition for his effort in bringing Malaysia to the global scene through quality products of DXN and the concept of one world, one market. After more than 2 decades, DXN has made a mark in the world, proving that One Dragon, One Market is going stronger than ever in the Philippines. We celebrate and radiate all the colors there is. Together, we say, isulong ang tagumpay. Mabuhay DXN Philippines!
DXN eWorld has a brand new look. With eWorld's new interface, As soon as you open the eWorld page, the login option will appear, so with a single step, you can log in quickly and easily. If you have not yet registered as a DXN distributor, click on the Become a Distributor button. Click on First Time Login, if you are using eWorld for the first time. To buy DXN products online, click on Online Purchase, and select your country, from the list of countries that are available for online purchase. If you cannot remember your password, click on Forgot Password. DXN eWorld has many language options that you can choose and use for easier navigation through eWorld. All the information that is in the old interface, like DXN Hub, Do Products, and Highlights, are now available under About DXN, which is directly linked to the related official DXN websites. To successfully complete any of your transactions, DXN eWorld has a wide variety of payment methods that you can choose from.
Good morning, DXN Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. May konting paayos pa doon sa camera, no? Welcome po, mga partners, and welcome to the DXN Philippines digital live stream. Today, we're going to have The Doctor is In, and our topic is about herbs, no? The power of herbs, no? So, syempre, before natin simulan ito, alam ko marami sa inyo ang excited na makapakinig sa ating training for today. First, of course, I'd like to greet my parents, my mom and my dad, Executive Senior Star Crown Diamond, si Eric at si Tess Dumlao, si Vic dyan sa Patero Service Center, si Tita Lina, Santo Tomas from Davao, and all our Crown Ambassadors, starting off with the father of the DXN Philippines, si ating Crown Ambassador, Tito Jimmy Kibdi, with his lovely daughter, si Mercy. Then again, si Tita Sylvia Imbong from New Zealand, si Tita Neng Suelto from Davao, also with Tito Stax and Tita Jill Sevillano, also from Davao. Si Mark Queen and si Jocelyn Lopez ng Quezon City, and of course the newly crowned Ambassador Marlon and Rose Mapa. Congratulations po ulit sa inyo. All our active diamonds were tuned in today. Ating mga Star Ruby, Star Agents, ang mga distributors, of course, mga mahal nating service center directors na nandiyan palagi. Lalong-lalo na dun sa mga ngayon lang natin makakasama, no? Meron ba ditong first-timers? Pwede niyo po bang i-type if this is your first time to attend our live stream platform ng DXN Philippines? Type niyo po first time at kung kayo ay taga saan, no? I would like to welcome you dito sa DXN Philippines, no? And of course, gusto ko batiin lahat ng mga kasama natin na nag-intay, no, for this afternoon session. Ang unang-una natin, si Federico de Mesa, ayan, si Miss Didi Digamon from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Marami po tayong kasama from all over the world. Nakita ko din si Miss Florence Paduyan from Malaysia. Nakita ko rin si yung taga Singapore, si Ship Phil. Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, and we're watching from Dubai. All right. Nakita ko rin si Miss Adelina Belanto, si Miss Lolo Aquino, Lorna Fernandez, watching here from Malaysia. Ayan, ang Gano Dormo Lovers, no? Together with Joveline, si Laura, si Christy, no? Si Ms. Rina Carbonell watching from La Union. Nakita ko rin si Karen Tabayag from Cavite. Si Ms. Bea Magpala, good morning, DXN Philippines, watching from Quezon City, Baisa. Si Geraldine Espinita, nakita ko din dito. Si Ms. Desiree Dumlao, nandito rin. Si Jedaya Kidin, watching from Tacloban City, Leyte. Si Rich Coini, good morning, Philippines, watching from Caloocan, under Bulan, DXN. Yan, si Jeanette Villanueva, watching from General Trias, Cavite. Meron pa ba? Si Ms. Nancy Macaraeg, watching from DXN, Malaysia. Si Mian Pausa, good morning, Mian, watching from Quezon City, sa trabaho, si Mian. Si Emelinda Guido, good morning po, watching from Bulacan. Si Shauna, from Amman, Jordan. Tess Burio, good morning sa'yo dyan sa Tagaytay. And of course, sa mga Screaming Eagles. Mr. Alfredo Vidal, good morning, DXN family, watching here in Bolinao, Pangasinan. Si Arianza Mathiel, good morning, Philippines, watching from Cavite. Okay, si Jesseline Dubang, good morning, DXN family around the globe, watching from Hong Kong. Meron pa rin ako nakita kanina dito watching from Singapore. No? Good morning po sa inyo. Si Miss DXN Abelera, good morning. Yeah, okay, ito pala siya, taga Singapore. Well, so ng first-timer, yung first time lang na-attend, nakita ko rin si Miss Lerma Fernandez, si Miss Rebecca Garcia from Singapore, si Rich Coini, watching from Caloocan, I think I mentioned that. Tita Jessie Corpus, magandang umaga po sa inyo dyan sa lahat ng mga taga-Pangasinan. Si Miss Tina De Vera, si Tita Raquel, good morning po sa inyo lahat dyan sa Pangasinan. Iday Faraon, watching from Quezon City, Philippines. Sila Tito Andrew Herrera din, sila Tita Kabinta. Yan. Sa Pangasinan, always full support sa ating mga live stream program yan. Sino pa? Si Miss Aini Santillan, good morning, watching from Dumaguete City. Si Miss Rona Campil, good morning, Miss Rona from Oroqueta City. Lerma Fernandez is also here. Josephine Villanueva, good morning, DXN family, watching from Tanza, Cavite. Okay, good morning, Angie! Good morning, DXN family. Screaming Eagles, Angie Estacio Makati. Proud to be Patera Service Center. I miss you too, Angie. Ako, mga tao dyan sa Patera, miss na namin ng isa't isa. Minda Mag-aso, first timer po. Yan, welcome, Miss Minda, watching from Cebu. Ayan, ako Minda, dyan ka lang ha. Marami kang matututunan. It's a good thing that you're tuned in today kasi napakaganda ng topic natin for this afternoon. And no less yung ating guest na mag-i-explain sa'yo kung ano yung kagandahan ng ating mga produkto. And before we go to our guest, pakita muna natin yung mga susunod na upcoming events natin dito sa DXN para pwede nyo ilista, put it in your calendar so you would have a chance na maka-attend dito sa mga libreng training na ito na lahat ginagawa ng DXN management para sa inyong lahat. Technical, can we show them ano yung susunod nating mga trainings in the near future? Tita Base Acosta, good morning din sa'yo. Ayan, ako, abangan nyo po ito. Bagong-bago nating product spotlight program. No? This time, it's going to be a beverage series. Cocoa She and Lemon She. Ang ating guest speaker are none other than Senior Star Diamond, Ms. Shay Acebes. This will be on October 13 at 3 p.m. to be hosted by Mr. Rene Antonio Jr., ang ASC po ng Visayas. Meron pa ba? Of course, ito very important and I highly suggest everyone, lalo na yung mga gustong marinig yung mga wisdom na sinishare ni Dr. Lim. It's Sunya Time Q&A with CEO Datok Dr. Lim Shaojin on October 21. That's a Thursday at 10 a.m. No, nakakatuwa pong makinig dito kay Dr. Lim kasi very candid siyang mag-explain. No? You would see yung talagang passion niya to share health, wealth, and happiness para sa ating lahat. So, don't miss this. Don't miss this. Meron pa ba? Okay, of course, ang ating Q&A live. Last time, we had two great women Ngayon, babae ulit, dalawang babae. Sila po ay magbilas. I think yun ang tawag na parang sa in-laws. Ang ating Crown Diamond, Marivic Plosios, and Executive Senior Crown Diamond, Miss Delia Plosios, on October 26, 3 p.m., of course, to be hosted by Roy and Rai. Ang dami nyo aabangan ha. Alright, ito pa. No? Vegetarian Awareness Month. This is our health and product in focus, which we do every month. Okay, ang title po ng ating health and product in focus for October 27 is Veggie. Wow! Yan, na-imagine ko na ko parang sasabihin ni Tito Stax yan. Ang ating special guest is our Crown Ambassador, Eustaquio Stax Saboriano Jr., Advisory Council Permanent Member, October 27, 2021, of course, on Wednesday, 3 p.m. Alright, so ang dami niyan. Ang dami niyong aabangan, mga magagandang program na libre. Nandyan lang kayo sa bahay niyo, so attendan niyo po. You just need to tune in dito sa ating DXN Philippines live stream. Okay, so sa ngayon, ready na ang ating speaker. Ang topic natin for the Doctor is herbs in focus. Alam niyo, we cannot get enough of this. Siguro yung iba yung sasabihin, parang narinig ko na yan dati, no? Inulit na ba? No? Hindi tayo magsasawang makinig at matuto about herbs. No? Herbs being the heart of DXN. Kumbaga, DXN is equivalent to Ganoderma, no? And the rest of our food supplements. No? Nakikita niyo yung aking background. No? This is lion's mane, that's cordyceps, and of course yung Ganoderma, lingshi, ayan, okay? Kaya dapat we are well-versed and we are aware, no, kung ano ba yung mga products na, at ano yung maitutulong nito mga products na to para sa ating katawan, no? Hindi po tayo, parang hindi tayo iba-iba ng sinasabi at iba ng kiniklaim. No? We have to be very careful sa ating mga claims, most especially with our food supplements. No? So I recommend that you have your pens and paper ready so you could take down important details and facts na kailangan natin dito sa ating DXN business. So if you're all ready, okay, without further ado, DXN Philippines, let's send our likes and our love to our Star Diamond, Dr. Danilo Sadsad.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Doc.
Yan. Am I coming loud and clear?
Yes, clear naman po. Yes, we can hear you clearly. All right, so take it away, Doc.
Take it away. I'm taking it home. Yeah. Literally, I'm home. Okay. So, again, it's a pleasure for me. A big opportunity to be able to join you. Siyempre, masaya tayo dahil sama-sama tayo. Kahit nasa Zoom lang tayo nakita-kita, because of this pandemic, and we're praying and hoping na eventually we'll come face to face. Kasi medyo nagiging boring na yung kuwara tayo naka-confine. But anyway, ang ating topic is herb in focus, and I would like to highlight na one of the biggest turning point in my life, ito yung DXN, and when I started using mga herbs which I don't usually use, and I'm very skeptic about them. Hindi po ako masyadong naniniwala dyan. Alam nyo naman, sa mga doktor, hindi ito kapanipaniwala. And ang problema talaga is hindi kami nabibigyan ng enlightenment regarding dito sa herbals. But it's good we have this topic, yung focus o herbs in focus. Kasi kung titignan niyo po yung nagiging trend ng medical practice ngayon, and even yung tendency of people, how they care for their health and their wellness, is not totally dependent doon sa medical na nakita natin, mostly introduced by Western medicine. People are beginning to see the benefits. People are beginning to appreciate the benefits of herbs and herbal. Kung tutuusin naman po, everything came from herbs. Sila yung original. Even biblically, it was given by God to be food for the body, for our health. So let's be focusing on herbs na iniwala ko that we can share so many ideas today Although maaring nadinig nyo na yung ibang mga topics dito, pero sabi nga nila, hindi naman natin makukuha yan na isang sitting lang, isang pakingganan lang. So, maganda po na ulit-ulitin natin. And we are here again today discussing about herbs. And syempre, pagdating po sa herbs, we focus on herbal medicine. Yun pong merong mga halaman na merong medicinal value o merong magandang epekto sa ating kalusugan. So pag pinag-usapan po ang herbal medicine, okay, we'll be looking into the different aspects. Ano ba itong mga herbal medicine na to? Makakatulong ba ito sa ating katawan? Paano ba natin pipili o ano ba yung kailangan natin? Ano ba yung mga concerns natin? Why do we need to get into herbal medicine? Pwede ba yan isabay sa mga gamot natin? And so on and so forth. So we'll start. So can we have our first slide? Home base. Yan. Sige po. Next slide. What is herbal medicine? Next slide po. Wala pa isang slide natin. Next slide. So, herbal medicine. Yan. So, what is herbal medicine? This refers to use of plants materials or products or extracts to create preparations which may be used for alleviating symptoms of illness or noong unang panahon po, literally, it's for healing. Pero sa ngayon po, based sa ating mga common use, kagaya ng mga supplements, well, it's focused mainly on helping improve our health. Pero noong unang panahon po, literally, herbal medicines are preparations for relieving symptoms and healing illnesses. So yung use of herbal medicine has been founded since or has been found since 1600 BC. So may mga archaeological digs sa mga ancient tombs, so mga iba't ibang mga documented archive materials that supports yung existence ng herbal medicine. Noong unang panahon po, ito po ay walang masyadong written document, but mostly yung knowledge of practicing herbal medicine was translated verbally. Oral translation lang o yung tradisyon na kinukwento kung meron isang mahusay na herbalist o isang gumagamit ng herbal medicine, meron siya tinitrain. Parang ano niya, ang tawag dito, apprentice na eventually yung knowledge will be passed on. So ang mga herbs po nun is very powerful. Next slide. Next slide, please. Yan. So, ang medicinal herbs is not new. It's been around for centuries and it's gaining popularity nowadays. Ito po ay very accessible na ngayon. Bakit po? Kasi sa internet, hindi ka lang makakaroon ng know-how, but magkakaroon ka rin ng access where to, how to buy. And this has been widely used. It's been promoted even in local drugstores. Pati po mga doktor are getting involved in herbal medicine or in herbs. Kasi bukod po sa mga naturopathists natin, we have now doctors who are practicing what we call integrative medicine, wherein herbs and synthetic medicines are being used in combination to treat and prevent illness. So ito po yung kagandahan. So ang power ng herbs natin is now capable of jiving. It's capable of integrating itself dito sa tinatawag nating well-known Western medicine. And we are finding breakthroughs, lalong-lalo na ngayong pandemic sa mga management ng ating COVID. It plays a big role kasi kung makikita natin, most of our herbs ay meron tinatawag na mga anti-inflammatory characteristics or benefits. So, maganda po ang nagiging outcome sa paggamit ng mga herbs in combination with Western medicine. Next slide. So, based on history, makikita natin po dyan, so thousands of years ago, yung civilization, hindi sila masyadong aware dito. Mostly mga trial and error lang yan. But makikita lang yung mga resulta ng mga magandang mga herbs kung ito ay nasa postmortem na. So, ang unang practitioner that literally introduced herbal medicine is an Egyptian healer, si Merita. Siya po isa sa mga nauna at siya po yung gumagamit ng mga herbal concoctions para sa mga sakit to alleviate symptoms, to alleviate illnesses doon sa kanyang community members. Kaya ito po yung isa sa mga first breakthroughs in history pagdating sa herbal medicine. So kung titingnan man natin po yung mga historical resources, marami po tayo makakita mga resources. Next slide po. Yan. Next slide. Yan ang mga historical resources natin. 5,000 years ago, yung mga Sumerian clay slabs. And then, may mga recipes dito containing various alkaloids, mga ibang nanggaling sa mga halaman to. Then, of course, yung mga Chinese books, yung Penshao. Okay, so these are sources. This came as early as 2500 BC. And it was said to be able to treat 365 or it contains 365 medicines or drugs based on herbs at marami po siyang natutulungan ng mga mga problema sa kalusugan. So another historical resources natin, next slide, yung mga Indian holy books, mga Vedas, wherein excuse me, yung numerous spices plants, nakikita natin dito, kagaya ng mga pepper, mga cloves, and then of course, yung mga papyrus that was found 1550 BC, mga collection of more than 800 prescriptions referring to 700 plants. So makikita natin historically, marami na mga sources na pwede natin pagbasihan. Na itong mga herbs na to has been around being used by a lot of people, very effective in treating and helping yung mga kalusugan. Kaya nga po sa ngayon, medyo nagkakaroon uli ito ng resurgence, magkakaroon ng magandang benepisyo, maganda appreciation, but of course, dapat ilagay natin sa tamang perspective, sa tamang pananaw. So next slide. Yan. So I'll just reiterate, So yung issues ngayon, kailangan because of its gaining popularity, magkaroon ng quality talaga at tamang pananaw. Dapat yung mga products na ginagamit natin, lalong-lalo na yung manufacturers involved, dapat nandun yung proper labeling, yung proper promotion and usage. Ibig sabihin, hindi tayo nag-claim beyond what the herbs can literally do. Okay? Next slide. Ayan. So yung relevance ng study, makita natin, malaki ang demand sa market, but there's still room to improve, Kailangan po nandyan yung quality, safety, at consistency ng product para ma-maintain natin yung potency niya. And of course, yung purity, alam niyo po, we must be very critical pagdating po sa paggamit natin ng mga herbs. Dapat alam natin ang sourcing niyan, yung tamang sourcing. Alam natin kung paano kinocultivate. Is it cultivated or is it gated from the original source? And then how is it manufactured? Paano ba yung manufacturing process niyan? Ang manufacturing process ba niyan? It goes through yung strict mga manufacturing standards. So, kasi po nowadays, sa mga medicines po, kung hindi po nasusunod itong mga manufacturing standards, proper sourcing, proper cultivation, marami pong pwede maging problema, kagaya ng mga contaminants. So ito po yung advantage natin when it comes to DXN, it meets the global standard of cultivating, manufacturing, and even yung marketing po ng herbal products. Kasi alam niyo po, sometimes dito sa marketing nagkakaproblema because yung mga claims, yung mga usage, just to be able to push the product to the market, there's a tendency to overclaim or exaggerate. So yun po yung kagandahan natin dito with DXN. We appreciate the benefit of herbs, pero sabi nga natin, we put it in the proper perspective. Bigyan ko lang po kayo ng tip. When you are using herbs, hindi po masama mag-herbals. Dapat lang po alam natin why are we getting into herbs. Ano ba intention mo? Do you want to improve your immune system? General health and wellness lang ba ang kailangan mo? Or you are trying to help and treat a particular condition in your body. So makikita po natin yung diversity po ng products ng DXN can help us address itong mga pangailangan natin ito. So next slide po. So we start with the King of Herbs. So alam niyo naman yung flagship natin sa DXN is anchored on Ganoderma lucidum. Ito po ay regarded as the King of Herbs. It's called by the Japanese na Reishi or Reishi mushroom because it's named after the ancient goddess of health, life, and eternal youth. It has given so many monikers. The divine herb that energizes the chi or life force. It's also given a moniker as the soup of the emperor with 1,000 mistresses. So marami pong tawag po sa kanya. Pero maganda po dito, kung titingnan po natin, yung benefit natin sa Ganoderma, it's been around for a long, long time. Next slide po. So makita natin yung historical background ng Ganoderma. As far as 25 to 20 AD, meron ng mga insights about Ganoderma. Next slide po tayo, next slide. Yan, historical background. So makita nyo yung mga description ng herbs about Ganoderma. The first book devoted to the description of herbs and their medicinal value was yung Stenong Ben. Ito po yung classic of materia medica or the Shenong Herbal Classics. As early as this, makikita natin, meron na pong description regarding Ganoderma. Kaya ang ating pong confidence sa Ganoderma is very high because noong unang-unang panahon pa lang, ang ganda na ng kanyang mga reviews. Then it is supplemented ng tinatawag na classic of materia medica. Next slide. Yan. So, it's been around 502 to 536 AD. The first Chinese pharmacopoeia. Nandyan din po ang ating Ganoderma which describes yung mga therapeutic properties niya as it's yung enhancing energy, strengthening yung cardiac function, improving memory, and its anti-aging effect. Actually, maski ngayon, if you've been a regular user of Ganoderma, lahat po nito mga benefits nito, probably you can testify to this. Ano po? Next slide. So, now we go to what makes Ganoderma good. Siyempre, pag pinag-usapan natin ng herbs, we just don't look into its traditional use kasi noong mga unang panahon, they don't look into the active ingredients. They just see ano ba nagagawa nito. Pinalakas niya yung tao, pinasigla niya, pinaganda energy, nahirapan huminga, guminawa paghinga. Now, what is within or what is in Ganoderma that allows us to have these benefits? So, ito po yung mga active components. Ito po yung kagandahan ng ating sitwasyon ngayon. We are capable and we are able to identify what is it in the herbs that makes it so powerful and make it so beneficial for our health. So just like Ganoderma, we have our polysaccharides. So anong kagandahan po ng polysaccharide? Well, basically, isa sa pinaka-highlight at siguro isa sa pinaka-importanting function ng ating katawan, lalong-lalo na ngayon, panahon ng pandemic, is our immune system. And speaking of immune system, yung polysaccharide po is one of the main nutrients or main substances that improves and nourishes our immune system. So pagka malakas po ang ating immune system natin, hindi lang tayo mahirap magkasakit o hindi tayo madaling tamaan ng sakit, but we can also have this better protection against cancer. So yan po yung isa sa mga benefits natin. So this polysaccharides in your Ganoderma is the one responsible for improving your immune system. Then we also have adenosine in Ganoderma. Ito po, it helps not only energize our cell because yung adenosine po, ito po, adenosine is part of your energy unit that helps power up your cells, yung tinatawag nating ATPs. Kung ito po sa ating mga household ay we need electricity to power, which is measured in watts. Ang power po ng ating cells is measured by ATP. Ano ibig sabihin ng ATP? It's adenosine triphosphate. So adenosine is a portion of this energy unit that helps power up our nerve cells and practically all the cells in our body. Now, ano pa isa pa magagawa ng adenosine? It improves blood circulation. How does it do it? Adenosine opens up the blood vessel. Ang adenosine po ay isang mahusay na pampabaw ng ugat. Ito po ay tinatawag nating vasodilator. At hindi lang po yan. Adenosine does not only open up your blood vessels, it also thins out your blood. Meron siyang tinatawag na blood thinning effect, which is almost similar to aspirin. Alam niyo po, this is very important nowadays. Bakit ko nabanggit yan? Now, isa sa mga issues natin pertaining to mga complications ng COVID and even yung mga parang untoward outcome, yung mga mas hindi magandang nararamdaman after vaccination, they say this is attributed to certain degrees of blood clotting. So, alam niyo po yung blood clotting, maraming problema yan. Kung yan ay magbabara sa puso mo, it can eventually cause heart attack. Kung yan magbabala sa utak mo, it can eventually lead to strokes. And of course, pagka sa mga blood vessels sa extremities mo, pwede magkaroon ng diminished function ang mga lugar na nababarahan ng blood flow. Now, adenosine helps in opening up the blood vessels at the same time, thinning out, pinalalabnaw po yung dugo. So, mas gumaganda yung daloy. So, kung nakakatulong po to, so I would suggest if you are going into vaccination at kayo po yung regular user na adenosine ang PL, I would suggest before going into vaccination, at least siguraduhin nyo within 2 weeks time, talagang kayo, regular ang intake nyo ng RGGL. Para at least po magkaroon kayo ng benefit nitong blood thinning or anti-platelet effect ng adenosine. Now, ano pa ho ang meron sa Ganoderma which makes it very good? Meron siyang triterpenes. So, ang triterpenes po ay marami na itutulong. It helps lower down cholesterol. It helps in protecting the liver. It helps in regulating our hormones. Nakakatulong din po yan sa mga allergic reaction if you have asthma. Nakakatulong po yan, lalo-lalo yung histamine release. So, ito po yung isa sa mga nagaganang ng triterpenes. Again, I can say, beneficial pa rin po ito. Lalong-lalo na sa advent ng vaccinations. Why? Isa sa mga issues nila regarding vaccines ay yung pong allergies. Ang sabi ng mga experts sa vaccine, one reason why allergies are being triggered ay yung mga tao, kung meron kang sensitivity dun sa coating na ginamit to coat your mRNA. Ito po ay polyethylene glycol. Ito ay minsan nakaka-trigger ng allergy. So, isang maganda rin po to, triterpenes can somehow dampen itong reaction natin sa allergy. So, make sure that you are on RGGL before going into your vaccination. Next slide. Ayan, isa pang component is your organic germanium. Now, when it comes to organic germanium, pinag-uusapan natin ito is yung powerful na antioxidant. So, what does your antioxidant do? So basically, what your antioxidant does is not neutralizes yung tinatawag nating mga free radicals or what we generally call toxins in our body. At bakit po natin kailangan neutralize ito? Why? Ang free radicals po ay unstable chemical which when it reacts with the chemistry of your cells, it renders your cells unstable also. At hindi lang po yan. It causes early cell death. Kaya nga po nasisira yung cell natin, so we have to protect it from free radicals. Pagka po mabilis mamatay ang ating cells natin, it can lead to accelerated aging. Sabi, mabilis tayong tatanda. The more cells that die every day, the faster we age. So if we protect them from dying early, then we are actually delaying the aging process. Yun po yung ginagawa ng antioxidants. Now, isa pang problema natin with free radicals, they don't only cause early destruction of your cells, which causes advanced aging, they also cause mutation. When your cells get irritated, the tendency is for them to transform from good cells to bad cells. Ito yung mga nagiging cancer cells. So, importante dito, we have a good and powerful antioxidant in our system that can counteract itong mga mutation na to because pagka napipigilan mo to because of your antioxidants, then you are having or helping yourself or the body to prevent yung mga early formation of cancer. At of course, coupled with your polysaccharide, which strengthens your immune system. So, dalawa yan. You prevent and then you fight at the same time. So, ang kagandahan po sa ating Ganoderma, that's why ito yung hina-highlight natin lagi, na dapat ito mainstay natin. If you are really into health, this is a must. Kumbaga ito, dapat laging meron ka RGGL. Yan. So, aside from this, marami pa siyang other element. It also contains amino acids. Meron siyang mga vitamins and minerals, which is very good for our nutrition. Yan. Just to give you an idea, next slide. Yan po ang ating immune system. So, probably this should have come after the polysaccharide na slide. Pero just to give you a parang brief overview, so makita niya yung external barrier which is composed of your skin, yung mga mucosal membranes, yung mga sipon, yung mga buhok sa atin, buhok sa ilong, yan mga pang-filter yan. Yan yung mga external barriers. Now, we have our internal barriers. Yung first line natin, yan yung mga natural killer cells, yung mga macrophages, yung parang Pac-Man. So, yan yung tinatawag natin na innate immunity. Nandiyan na yan. Hindi mo na kailangan stimulate yan. Nakabantay yan. Kumbaga, para siyang mga security guard sa outpost. Once na meron ng dumating, ready to attack sila. Ready to defend. Now, yung second line of defense, ito yung magdi-develop pa lang tayo ng adaptive immunity. Let's say, nagkaroon ka ng virus na nakapasok sa katawan mo, wala ka pang panlaban doon. Pero pag nag-react na, mag-a-adapt yung katawan mo, yung immunity mo, gagawa na ng panlaban dyan. So this is a time when you produce antibodies. So dito effective ngayon, yung first exposure mo sa infection, lalong-lalo na kung yung virus is hindi nagbabago ng itsura, then you develop a fixed set of antibodies for this. Pagbalik uli ng virus, hindi ka na may infection uli. So this accounts for yung mga immunity natin. Kung bakit pag nagkatigdas ka na, hindi ka na magkakatigdas. Nagkabulutong ka na, hindi ka na magkakabulutong. Nagkabeki ka na, hindi ka na magkakabeki ulit. Because we have developed and adapted to that infection. Na every time they come back, meron na tayong panglaban. Ngayon, may mga iba namang viruses na bago ng bago ang itsura. Kagaya ng nature ng coronavirus mo, yung mga pangsipon, pantangkaso. So every time they come in, iba itsura nila. So yung dati existing mo antibodies, maaaring hindi na laging nakatama or appropriate para sa panlaban sa kanila. That's why ang nangyayari dyan, may mga bakunang binibigay which is updated para ma-stimulate yung body mo to develop that kind of immunity, maka-adapt pag dumating itong mga bagong itsura ng viruses na to. Which is what we're doing now sa COVID-19, ano? Yung tinatawag nating SARS-CoV-2 virus. Well, we are developing these vaccines para dito sa SARS-CoV-2 na to. But eventually, kung yan ay mag-mutate, siguro magdi-develop ng newer vaccines to the mutants, to the new mutants o yung mutations. So, magiging progressive yan. Baka next year, iba na yung mga kailangan magdagdag ng vaccine. Kung na-vaccinate ka na, mga third dose mo, fourth dose, and so on and so forth. But this is the way the body adapts doon sa ating mga infection. Okay, next slide. So ito lang po yung continuation natin regarding sa Ganoderma. Yan, these are some supports. Yung Ganoderma natin, ito po ay very rich in triterpenoids, polysaccharides, ano ba to? Alkaloid sterols, yan. So this Ganoderma lucidum, there are paper presentations that shows its effectiveness in stimulating at our immune system, and it's immunomodulatory, sorry, nabubulol. It's anti-angiogenic, and then it has cytotoxic effects. So these are the additional benefits of your Ganoderma. Then ano pa? Sabi dito, it involves or it affects immune cells and immune-related cells, including B lymphocytes and lymphocytes. So, ibig sabihin, ito po yung mga paper presentation researches which shows na ang Ganoderma is very effective in improving yung function ng ating immune system, lalong-lalo na yung involvement nila sa production ng antibodies. Yan. It also suggests that it somehow stops yung mga tinatawag nating tumor growth. Next slide. Sige po, next slide again. Yan. So ito yung mga schematic diagram lang or representation how our immune system fights against cancer cells. Yan, makita niyo yung mga antibodies, may cancer cells, may natural killer cells. So, what does it do? It helps fight out and eliminate yung cancer cells. Yan. So, ito naman, next slide. Yan, this is just to show you how adenosine works. Okay, yan po yung sa circulation natin. So, it improves blood circulation by opening up your blood vessels. And then, makita nyo ATP dyan. It's the source of energy that powers up our cells. So, yan po yung nagagawa ni adenosine. Now, next slide, yung triterpenes. These are just, I just got this mga research papers pertaining to yung effect niya pagdating sa yan yung mga tulong ng triterpenes sa mga sa diabetes, pangtulong siya sa mga call allergies. But what is good in triterpenes is specifically maraming studies sa kanya which shows that helps lower down yung ating sugar. So it have what we call yung hypoglycemic effect, pampababa ng ating blood sugar. Ano pa ho? Yan. Ito is mostly based on the sugar also. These are studies just to show you. Yan. Anti-allergic benefit. Next slide. Next slide po. Next slide. Yan. Just to show you yung mga anti-allergic benefits ng triterpenes and polysaccharide. Now, other stimulating benefits or other benefits of Ganoderma, next slide, just to run down. Ito po yung mga mga researches. Yan yung Tomasi et al., mga killing cancer cells ng ating Ganoderma. It's immune stimulating by studies by Wang et al. So mga lang po to, mga paper presentations just to highlight. Ito po yung mga benefits ng Ganoderma. Next slide. Yan, it's antibacterial. It helps lower down your blood sugar. It prevents and helps the liver and your gastrointestinal system. Yeah. So that's all about Ganoderma. So ano pa ba yung mga herbs na pwede makatulong sa atin? Of course, alam niyo naman ang mainstay natin sa DXN, ano? When you're on RGGL, most likely you're also in spirulina. So next slide. Yan. So we are now talking of spirulina. So ano ang spirulina? Ito po ay blue-green algae. This is what you call a microscopic plant. Mga algae po yan, para mga lumot. Now, ang maganda po dito, ang ating spirulina, it has life-giving nutrients. Kompleto po yan. May proteins, may beta-carotene, may chlorophyll, just like your malunggay. May vitamin B complexes. It's rich in minerals, fatty acids, essential fatty acids. At ang maganda po dito, ating spirulina po is a healthy alkaline food. Pagkain po yan ng alkaline. Alam niyo naman sa ating katawan, very important alkaline. So what are the benefits of spirulina? Just summarize it here. Next slide. Yan. Sa nutrition, may benefit siya. Sa weight loss, sa gut health, ito po yung sa ating mga bituka, panunaw, sa diabetes po. Spirulina is very good in improving blood sugar, even blood cholesterol and blood pressure, heart diseases, pangtulong sa metabolism natin, sa mga allergies. It has anti-toxic actions. Kung nag-aalis tayo ng lason sa katawan, it also improves mental health. Yan. So, isa-isayin natin. So, ano yung benefit ng spirulina? Una-una, it's excellent for your nutritional profile. Maganda po para sa kalusugan natin yan. Bakit po? Kasi siya ay nutrient dense, pero mababa ang calories niya. It's high in nutrient, it's low in calorie. It can help nourish us. Ito lang 7 grams or 1 tablespoon of spirulina. It already contains 20 calories. So meron ng pero yung 20 calories na yan, may protein na yan, may carbohydrates na yan, may fats, may calcium, may iron, may magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, vitamin C, merong riboflavin, yung mga B complexes mo, and vitamin K. So with just that very simple amount of spirulina, hindi mo kailangan mataas na calories. Pero yung sustansya po, nandiyan na lahat. So anong kagandahan po niyan? Maganda siya sa ating kalusugan, at the same time, meron benefit in losing weight. So, next slide. Yan, isa pa. Yan. Yan. So, yung losing weight natin, ang spirulina can give you energy or give you nutrition without so much calories. So, yung calories po kasi ito po yung kailangan nating sunugin na energy na galing sa pagkain. Pag masyadong mataas ang calories, it will take so much of our activities to be able to burn it. So, pagka hindi mo siya nasunog within the whole day at itinulog mo na yan, yung po hindi mo nasunog na calorie, i-store ng katawan as fats. So, pagka ito ay mataas ang sustansya pero hindi masyadong mataas ang calories, ibig sabihin, napapakain mo na maayos yung cells mo, pero kaya mong sunugin, hindi mo siya na-store as fat. So, yun po yung benefit ng anti-spirulina when it comes to weight loss. Next slide. Yan, it improves gut health. So, ang maganda po dito sa spirulina, dahil siya po ay microscopic, madali siyang ma-absorb. Madaling tunawin, hindi nahihirapan yung ating panunaw, kaya hindi mo kailangan maglabas ng maraming acid. So, hindi siya mahirap din i-digest. So, it's easily absorbable. At ang maganda po dito, ay yung ating pong spirulina, it also promotes and improves yung maintenance ng good bacteria sa ating bituka. Kasi importante po yung good bacteria na yan para maganda yung absorption natin ng sustansya. And then, next slide. Yan, it also helps in managing diabetes. Kasi ito isang study that shows that yung fasting blood sugar ng mga tao, both type 1 and type 2 na diabetes, na binibigyan ng spirulina at nakakita sila ng significant na control ng blood sugar nila. So it is beneficial in helping manage diabetes. Sinabi ko helping manage, hindi sinabing managing diabetes kasi hindi po gamot sa diabetes ang spirulina. Okay. Next slide. Yan, it also helps lower down cholesterol. So, may mga studies po that suggest that taking 1 gram of spirulina every day has reduced cholesterol. Yung mga gumamit po sa study na to, in 3 months daw, bumaba yung cholesterol levels nila. Maaaring hindi nag-normal lahat, but it has a significant decrease. So, anong advantage po nito? Kung tayo po ay mataas ang cholesterol and we're taking medication for cholesterol, pwede natin pangtulong ang spirulina. Bakit po? Alam niyo po yung mga pampababa ng cholesterol, mahirap yan sa ating atay. So, the longer you use it, the higher your dose, mas mahirap po sa atayan. So, pwede nating tulungan. Sabayan natin ang spirulina. So, these are some of the instances wherein you can use your supplement together with your medication. Ano pa? Next slide. Then, it also prevents heart disease. Bakit po? Kasi alam naman natin, one of the risk factors why we have heart disease, nagbabara yung mga ugat natin, is because of high cholesterol. So, kung natutulungan natin mapababa ang cholesterol, then we are literally creating a preventive system or a preventive program para maiwasan natin ang mga sakit sa puso. So, yun po yung advantage natin with spirulina when it comes to cholesterol. Now, ang maganda po sa spirulina, next slide, is that it helps boost our metabolism. Well, unang-una, maganda po ito kung lalo na tayo nagkakaedad na. As we age, our metabolism slows down, kaya matamlay, antukin, di ba? Now, at saka hindi lang po yan antukin. When you're sluggish and you become to slow down your metabolism, you tend to burn less calories. So, ano ibig sabihin yan? You start to grow wide, you stop growing up, you start growing wide. So, para po tayo ay hindi masyadong lumapad, we have to burn more calories. So, ang spirulina po nakakatulong para medyo bumilis yung pagtatrabaho ng ating katawan, yung ating metabolism. Okay? Next slide. Now, they found out na ang ating spirulina, specifically sa allergic rhinitis, nakakatulong siyang makabawas ng mga tinatawag nating symptoms. Ito po yung study proven noong 2013 against placebo. Yung placebo, binigay nila sa may allergic rhinitis. Yung spirulina, binigay nila sa may allergic rhinitis. Of course, dahil yung placebo, wala namang lamang gamot yan, walang pagbabago. Pero sa may uminom ng spirulina, nabawasan yung runny nose, nabawasan yung nasal congestion o pagbabara ng ilong, nabawasan yung pagbabahin, sneezing, at yung pangangate. So, significantly, it helped reduce allergy symptoms. Next slide. Now, they found out also na ang spirulina ay maganda din gamitin para pang-alis ng mga toxic chemicals, hindi lang sa environment, kundi sa ating katawan din. Ano yung mga toxic chemicals na yan? Ito yung mga heavy metals na nakukuha natin sa paligid, yung arsenic, kung ikaw ay malapit sa mga industriya na maraming arsenic, yung fluoride, kung nasa malapit ka na kumpanya o mga factory o manufacturers wherein fluoride is being produced, iron, of course, lead. Ngayon, wala nang lead kasi unleaded na ang lahat ng ating mga gasoline. Then we also have mercury. Diba? So yung mercury, ngayon bawal na yung mga mercury na mga pang blood pressure at saka yung mga pang temperature. Kasi yung disposal niyan, pumapasok yan sa ating mga waste, maaaring makontaminate tayo pagdating sa waste management. Okay? So, importante po yan na makita natin that spirulina in this way or in a good way, natutulungan niya alisin itong mga lason na to sa ating katawan. Next slide. Next slide. Yan, supporting mental health. Let's keep it there. Now, importante po itong supporting mental health. Balik niyo po doon sa supporting mental health. Yan. Okay. Now, ito po isa sa mga findings, which is very important. We seldom appreciate spirulina pagdating dito. Pero gusto ko maging highlight sa atin to that spirulina can somehow improve yung mood po natin. Bakit po? Ito po isang paper presented during 2018 na pinakita nila na spirulina could play in treating mood disorders. Bakit po? Theory is that ang spirulina is a good source of tryptophan. What is tryptophan? Ang tryptophan po ay amino acid that supports production of serotonin. Ano po yung serotonin? Ito po yung tinatawag nating mga good chemicals or feel-good chemicals sa ating brain. Bakit po? Pag magandang serotonin levels mo, yung takbo po ng isip mo, maganda, masaya ka, masigla ka, walang depression. Pag bumababa po ang serotonin levels, that's a time na ikaw ay nagkakaroon ng depression, nagkakaroon ka ng anxiety. Okay? So, anong advantage ito? When you take in regularly itong ating spirulina, it produces or it promotes na magkaroon ng serotonin production kasi isa sa mga trigger ng serotonin production is yung tryptophan, which is marami po sa spirulina. So pagka nag-spirulina ka, mataas ang tryptophan, mataas ang serotonin, maganda ang mental well-being mo. Yan. So ito po yung tingnan natin, lalong-lalo na ngayon. Maraming nadidepress. Bakit? Nakakulong sa bahay, hindi makalabas. Tapos limited ang travel. Tapos medyo ang hirap magnegosyo. Ang pasok sa trabaho, 3 beses na isang linggo minsan. So there are so many things that can make us depressed. So isang magandang aspect ito ng spirulina kasi nakakatulong po siya sa ating mental health. So I would suggest, umpisa pinag-usapan natin RGGL, sama nyo ng spirulina. So you determine what you need. Pangatlo pong product. Next slide. So we go to black cumin. Yan. So alam nyo na yung black cumin, Sabi nga nila, yung ito daw is it's a cure for every disease except death. Well, actually, maganda pong mga reviews sa black cumin. But basically, yung mga traditional uses ng black cumin, talagang una ginagamit siya for asthma, yung may mga wheezing, mga inuubo, mga nahihirapan huminga, ito ay nakakatulong para mag-improve yung mga tao may asthma. Ito yung mga traditional uses before ng black cumin. Now, ano pa nakita nila? Based on observation and studies, they found out that yung 2 grams daily ng black cumin may help lower down yung blood sugar. So, pangtulong din to if you're diabetic, you're taking medicines for diabetes, you may want to improve this by taking black cumin together with your diabetic medication. Kaya lang gusto ko magkaroon kayo ng precaution. Whenever you're taking supplements together with your medication, you must always monitor. Kunyari, blood sugar. Minom ka ng gamot for blood sugar. Sinama mo RGGL, spirulina, black cumin. Dapat i-monitor mo yung blood sugar mo. Bakit? Kasi baka mamaya, natutulungan na ng supplement mo, yung gamot mo, bumababa na ng sobrang blood sugar mo. So, there must be dose adjustments. Saan ka mag-adjust ng dose? Of course, syempre, kung mas maraming side effects yung gamot mo, magbawas ka ng gamot mo, which you have to ask your doctors. Hindi yung appliance. Yung doctors po ang tatanungin nyo, bumaba na pong blood sugar ko, umiinom po ako ng RGGL, spirulina, tsaka black cumin, pag inom ko ng gamot, ganito lang yung sugar ko, what dose adjustment must I do? Yan, tanong niyo po sa doktor nyo. Okay. Ano pang benefit ng black cumin natin? Research shows na yung ating black cumin po may also help reduce blood pressure, even in small amount. So, yan, nakakatulong din. Again, monitoring. Wag yung basta inom kayo ng black cumin, tuloy-tuloy. Yung ating pong supplement should be taken together with your medication. Kasi bakit? We are not promoting this to be a substitute for medication. So, monitor kayo ng blood pressure, sabay ng gamot, at saka black cumin, spirulina, RGGL. Then, pagka bumaba yung blood pressure nyo, then you go to your doctor for dose adjustment also. Okay? Now, ito pa maganda. They found out ang last black cumin daw help improve yung sperm count at saka sperm motility, yung function ng sperm. So, this is significant doon sa mga may infertility problem na lalaki. You are working out, makakatulong po ito to improve yung chance of fertility. Next slide. Now, I would like to add to our arsenal itong cordyceps. Ako po, in particular, I'm taking cordyceps kasi this is one of the recommendations ng mga integrative physicians to take after you've been exposed to COVID. Why? Isa sa maganda sa effect po ng cordyceps is it improves yung ATP production, which is energy. Pinag-usapan natin kanina yan. And it improves also oxygenation to your lungs. Isa sa mga problema po post-COVID is that meron pang yung bang hingal, parang konting difficulty of breathing. So, with cordyceps, natutulungan po i-improve ito. So, but if you're not in any of those situations, let's say normal, gusto mo athletic ka, you can help this to boost your exercise performance. Maganda yung magiging kakayahan mo mag-exercise, improve yung stamina mo, because this helps improve oxygenation and energy ng ating cells. Okay? Next slide. Now, ito pwede pang tulong din natin. Well, ito po ay Poria S. It primarily contains polysaccharides and triterpenes. So, ibig sabihin, pwede ito pang tulong sa RGGL to boost your immune system, pang tulong sa allergies, at saka sa blood sugar. But traditionally, ito po yung pag sinabi mong traditional, ito yung gamit sa kanya noong unang panahon. Ginagamit po to doon sa mga medyo may anxiety, yung medyo aburido, at isa sa mga highlights na nakita nila na magandang tinutulungan ng Korea ay yung may mga insomnia, sleep problem. So, kung ikaw ay naka-RGGL, naka-spirulina ka, and then you have these sleep problems, pwede ka magdagdag ng Korea S. Diba? Sabi ko nga, yung gamit mo ng herbs depends on ano yung intention mo at saka yung need ng iyong body. Hindi naman pwedeng lahat, lulunukin mo na lang. You have to determine, you have to know, or sabi, you have to ask around, kung ano yung kailangan talaga ng katawan mo to help you out. Kasi marami po tayong magandang herbs. You have to choose what you need at saka ano yung purpose mo ng pag-inom ng herbs. Yeah. So ito yung Puria S. Now, let's go to the next slide. Yan, lion's mane. So yung lion's mane po natin, yan. Alam naman natin ang lion's mane natin, that's good for your nerves. Nerve function, brain function. Why? One of the best benefit nito ay yung neurite outgrowth. Ito po ay natutulungan ng ating lion's mane ay yung mga nerve natin, yung mga tinatawag nating mga duktungan ng ating lion's mane. Yung ugat yung what you mean, yung nerves. Meron pong mga duktungan yung mga cells niyan. Ito po ang mga duktungan na to, ito yung nagpa-facilitate ng pag-transfer ng impulses. So ang tawag po dyan ay mga neurites, mga parang galamay. Ang ating pong lion's mane, pinapaganda niya yung paggalaw o paglago ng mga galamay na to. Kaya nagkakaroon ng magandang interconnection yung ating nerves. Kaya pagka maganda interconnection ng ating nerves, yung pong sensation o yung mga kuryente, yung daan ng kuryente sa nerves natin para makagalaw tayo, makaramdam tayo, mas gumaganda po yan. Yan. Naka-highlight po yan doon sa ating next slide. Next slide po. Yan, yun po yung brain function. Okay. So ano pa ibang benefits ng lion's mane aside from improving brain function because of yung neurite outgrowth? Next slide. Yan, meron din po siya anti-cancer benefit. Bakit po? Kasi may antioxidant property din siya. May antimicrobial property po siya. Ibig sabihin, pwede pumatay ng bacteria. And in particular po, ang bacteria na natutulungan niya patayin, yung bacteria na nakakos ng ulcer sa ating tiyan, yung H. pylori na bacteria. So maganda po yan sa mga may ulcer at maganda din po yan para matulungan, ma-repair at maproteksyonan yung ating tikmura. Kaya yung mga merong GERD dyan, I would also suggest na gumamit kayo ng lion's mane. Okay. Ano pa? Next slide. Of course, we add to our arsenal, ito yung Andrographis paniculata. It is called the king of bitters. Noong unang panahon, ito ay ginagamit traditionally to treat common colds at saka para pababain yung temperature. But there are researches that suggest na bukod sa common colds, nakaka-treat ito at nakakapababa ito ng fever. Sabi nila, it can be yung mga 6 grams daily may work as well as acetaminophen after 3 to 7 days. Ngayon, maganda rin daw to as an anti-inflammatory, pampaalis ng maga. Basically, yung study na to, ginawa nila dun sa mga may problema sa malaking bituka. Namamaga yung malaking bituka. And they found out na ito'y nakakatulong makapagpahupa ng namamagang bituka. Now, pakita mo next slide. Next slide pa. Yan yung kanina. That's what I'm talking about. Next slide. Now, sino ba to? Si Li Qingyuan, the man who lived in astonishingly 256 years. Yan. Ano po ba ang importance na? Ito po. Ang nakatulong daw sa kanya na makapagpahaba ng buhay ay lingzi. So, ito po isa sa mga proof ng herbs po is really very beneficial and powerful. Yan. Next slide. Yan po siya. Gusto niyo bang mabuhay ng 265 years? Okay. So, we go now to our guide on effectively using herbs. Una-una po, know your needs. So, alamin nyo, know why you want to incorporate herbs in your wellness plan. Ano bang kailangan mo? Papalakas lang ba ng immune system? O ito ba pang general wellness? O meron ka bang specific issues sa kalusugan? High blood ka ba? Diabetes ka ba? May iniiwasan ka bang cancer? Or are you treating cancer? Or cancer survivor ka ba? So whatever is in there na alam mo na pangalan mo, alamin mo siya. At para malaman mo kung anong herbs. Next slide. Yan. Purpose of using herbs, boost your immune system. Hindi ka ba makatulog? May problema ka ba sa mood or alertness, stress, antioxidant because you want to prevent cancer, o gusto mong tumulong paggamot ng iyong cancer. Yan. Next slide. Yan. So ito lang, bigyan ko ng things to consider na. Most of the time, yung herbs po prescribed for a whole person, not for a specific condition. Kaya kung titingnan natin, saan ba siya kailangan? Kasi kadalasan po ang herb, general ang effect, ang benefit. Pangalawa, yung herbs po natin for general wellness, pwede rin siyang gamitin para sa mga specific condition. Kunyari, general wellness mo, RGGL, ganyan. Ngayon, may specific condition ka na gustong tulungan, pwede mo siyang gamitin. Kaya lang, saan sila magbabago? Magbabago sila sa frequency at saka doon sa dami ng inom mo. Yan. O kung minsan naman, doon sa type of extract. So, yan yung mga important things i consider natin. Yung herbs mo, pwedeng pang wellness lang. Yung herbs mo, pwede rin pang specific condition o pantulong sa specific condition. And then, pangalawa, next slide. Know the traditional source of your herbs. Para alam mo kung saan ito nanggaling, kung ano yung mga traditional uses niya. Kasi mas maganda po ito based doon sa original use, tsaka mo siya i-apply ngayon sa present condition mo. So maraming examples po niyan. May mga indigenous traditional medicine na source, merong source from African herbalism, yun naman galing sa Ayurveda, yung galing sa India, Ayurveda, traditional herbal medicines, o traditional Chinese medicine ito. Actually, this traditional Chinese medicine, which is pinakakaramihan ng sources natin. Then, meron na rin mga na-develop na Western herbal medicine. Ito yung mga home care, yung mga common herbs na ginagamit ng household. Kagaya sa Pilipinas, may mga traditional medicines tayo na ginagamit ng unang panahon pa, yung mga dahon-dahon bayabas na yan, mga tapal-tapal natin dyan. So these are traditional medicines sa atin sa Pilipinas. Pero sa Western countries, meron din na ginagamit. Then yung based on naturopathy. So know the source of herbs para alam niyo po kung paano siya gagamitin. Now, ito po isa sa problema natin. Yung ibang herbs po are taken out of context of their tradition, kaya nagkakaroon ng misuse at yung qualities nila na-exaggerate, sobrahan, yung iba naman, nagkukulang naman. Kaya importante maging ano po tayo, maging well aware. Yung knowledge natin about herbs, maging masyadong mitikuloso tayo, pag-aralan natin siya. Huwag lang basta na ikwento sa'yo, tanggap mo na lang. Next slide. So ito po ang kagandahan, sabi ng karamihan ng publications, both traditional at saka alternative care are becoming increasingly more popular. and more reputable. Ibig sabihin, hindi lang siya popular, talagang meron siyang magandang benepisyo at gamit. So, importante po dito, yung mga sitwasyon sa ating bansa, sa ating lugar, sa ating society, magkaroon po tayo dito ng magandang mga sistema. How we can conform, improve yung ating paggamit ng mga herbal products. Ito po yung kagandahan sa DXN. DXN po, we are here to give you quality products. Maganda ang source natin, hindi lang tayo popular, we are reputable, and we conform dun sa mga tinatawag natin mga standards based on countries at saka international standards. Kaya po yung kagandahan natin sa DXN po, yung mga products natin is geared to have and keep our body healthy. So, yun po ang may isi-share natin sa inyo ngayon regarding herbs. Next slide. Yan. So, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo, I hope na itong usapan natin has given you some foundations tungkol sa herbs. Tulungan nyo na maging malusog yung system. Mabuhay po tayo ng malusog sapagkat po ang kalusugan po ay kayamanan. Again, wag po natin i-undermine ang kalakasan ng herbs. Importante po, alamin natin yung mga herbs natin, know them very well. Alamin nyo yung traditional use, alamin nyo kung saan siya sinorse. Baka naman pinulot lang kung saan-saan lang yan. Alamin nyo kung paano sila minamanufacture. And of course, sa marketing, how they are promoted, yung traditional at tamang use. Baka naman over-exaggerated yung kanilang claims. Yung iba naman ay kulang. So, we must really put some effort. Pag-aralan po natin at tingnan po natin mabuti. Kaya nga pa sa DXN, we are doing our best to help us. Tayo po, tulong-tulungan tayo para mapag-igi natin, ma-maximize natin yung mga products, at the same time, increase our knowledge and know-how to help us to live a better and healthy life. Next slide. I would like to leave you with this quote. Galing po ito kay Thomas Edison. Sabi niya dito, the doctor of the future will no longer treat the human frame with drugs, but rather will cure and prevent disease with nutrition. Importante pong nutrition kasi po, it determines what you give to your body. Sabi nga nila, you are what you eat. If you eat healthy foods, you eat healthy supplements, you become a healthy person. If you eat bad food, you eat bad supplements, you eventually develop bad health. So it all depends on us. Mag-ingat po tayo mabuti ngayong pandemic. Maging malusog po tayo. Maging masaya tayo. Magpasalamat tayo sa Panginoon dahil we are all surviving and overcoming itong pandemya na to. Thank you so much. Good morning, DXN.
Ayan, Doc. Maraming pong salamat. Actually, maraming beses na ako nakarinig ng itong aming klase ng training natin today, pero marami pa rin akong bagong napulot. No, so, I hope yung mga kasama natin ngayon ay may mga bago rin kayong information and knowledge na kuha no, sa mga ikinento or isinare sa atin ni Dr. Sadsad. Yung sakit, Doc, yung you are what you eat, ha? Parang yan, masakit sa damdamin. Alright, sige. Pero gusto ko yung sinabi mo kanina about spirulina and mental health. I always consider chocolates as my serotonin, no? Yun ang aking happy food. So ngayon, dadagdagan ko yung spirulina. At ipilitin kong tanggalin ng chocolate. Yun yung aking happy food.
Kokoshi.
Alright, pwede naman din talaga kokoshi. Okay, Doc, meron lang tayo mga konting kasama dito na merong may tanong. Actually, isa pa lang siya. Si Miss Marley Torres. Okay, hanapin ko lang. Alright. Ang husband ko, Doc, hindi daw po maintindihan yung pakiramdam ng mga paa niya. Hindi masabi kung malay or masakit. Hindi daw ma-explain ang pakiramdam. Ano po ang dapat inumin sa mga product ng DXN?
Well, kung
Nalay.
yan. Kung hindi mo siya maramdaman, most likely parang neuropathy yan. Dalawang pwedeng
Nerves.
problema. Pwedeng blood circulation, pwedeng nerve. Ang isa sa mga factors dyan that could be mga reason behind is kung smoker. Yan, if yung smoking kasi causes clogging of your blood vessels na mga lower extremities. Yung tinatag na Berger's disease. So, kasi alam mo naman ang sigarilyo, it causes blood clots. At isa sa napektuhan is the lower extremities. So, it could be an issue of circulation ng blood or probably conduction ng nerve. So, pag blood circulation, ang highlight natin dyan is RGGL kasi may adenosine siya. Diba? Now, aside from RGGL, pwede mo siyang samahan ng lion's mane.
For the
Because
nerves.
lion's mane mo is good for the nerve. So, I would suggest RGGL, spirulina, lion's mane.
Yan, tama. Alright, so Miss Merly, I hope you've got that, no? RGGL, spirulina, and lion's mane. Alam mo ba ito, kasama natin dito si Brad Pitt. Hindi ko alam kung sino Brad Pitt yan. Nakita ko na, meron nanonood sa atin. Pinanonood ka ni Brad Pitt. Anyway, okay. Si Miss Marlene Swedad, Doc, ano ang pinaka-best gamitin sa may goiter?
Goiter? Well, unang-una, depende kasi sa goiter. Ang goiter kasi, if you're in deficiency, kunyari kulang ka sa iodine, maganda spirulina dyan. Kasi ang spirulina mo is seafood yan eh. It's still rich in, it's also rich in iodine. Kasi ano yan eh, algae yan, para kang kumakain ng seaweeds.
Seaweeds, yeah.
So if it's iodine deficiency, but if it's another problem, let's say, kasi may mga goiter tayo which is inflammatory in nature o kaya naman mga hormonal imbalance, I would suggest RGGL pa rin. RGGL pa rin tayo, saka spirulina. Ngayon,
Morinshi, Doc.
Morinshi is good kasi sa hormonal. Oo. Pero it depends, Kung kasi ito ay bukol, ay sabihin natin cold nodule, so ito ay pwedeng pre-malignant. So again, I will push for more dun sa maraming antioxidant at saka anti-inflammatory. Although Morinshi is anti-inflammatory also, pero hindi mo pwede alisin yung RGGL spirulina dyan.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to enhance more with antioxidants, yan, nandyan yung mga Morinshi mo, nandyan yung lion's mane mo, nandyan yung Poria S mo, and then you can also add black cumin, and then yung mga bago natin ng mga products which are antioxidant. Andyan ang virgin coconut oil mo. Do not undermine, napakaganda po ng virgin coconut oil. Napakaganda ng antioxidant benefit yan. So, kung ako kung may goiter ako, I go for RGGL, spirulina, virgin coconut oil, morinsan.
Alright. So, ayan, Miss Merlin. Ako ba dumagsa ang tanong? Okay, next. Okay, how much spirulina po ang pwede sa may gout or mataas ang uric acid? Is it equivalent to say na dahil seaweed siya, mataas po ba siya sa uric acid? Diba? Yung the usual conception na kapag galing sa dagat, laman dagat, nakakakos ng uric acid.
Hindi naman siya purely protein eh. Usually, ang uric acid mo is galing sa mga high protein. Ang spirulina mo is not high protein. Now, let's just qualify. Hindi specific na gamot ang spirulina for gout.
Yes.
Ang gout mo talaga is due to accumulation of uric acid. May mga tao na tinatawag na uricosur, yung talagang gout formers. Bakit? Kahit hindi sila matakaw sa uric acid, malakas sila mag-produce ng uric acid. Merong mga tanong ganyan, talagang kahit anong gawin mong pagpababa, may mga pasyente akong ganyan, halos di na daw siya kumakain. Pero one more thing, starvation can also lead to high levels of uric acid. Bakit? Kasi yung katawan mo shifts to what you call secondary source of energy. Anong primary source of energy mo? Sugar.
Sugar.
Pag depleted ka ng sugar, di ka kumakain, di ka nagkakanin. So, starve yung katawan mo. Anong gagawin ng cells mo? Maghahanap sila ng ibang source of energy. Ano yung ibang source of energy? Fats and protein.
Yeah.
So, magsusunog sila ng muscles. When you start burning protein, you produce uric acid. Yan. So, yun po yung mga precaution. So, sa akin, I would suggest sa spirulina, take it 2 to 3 capsules 3 times a day. Not simply a cure for gout, but it's good nutrition para yung mga pagkain na bawal dahil mataas ang uric acid, maiwasan mo at hindi ka magugutom.
Okay. So, clear yon ha? I-add lang sa RGGL and essential pa rin yung healthy diet.
Yes.
Okay, healthy diet.
Saka maraming tubig.
Yan. Okay, that's the most important, no? Plenty of water. Para may pagkakataon yung body po detoxify. Tama po ba, Doc?
Just one principle. When you are high in uric acid, yung ihi mo, pag ito'y alkaline, you precipitate uric acid. So, hindi ka lang magkakaproblema sa gout. Baka ka magkaroon ka pa ng stones. Ang maganda po with spirulina is you maintain alkalinity. Natutulong mo yung alkaline, ihi mo at saka yung blood mo. So, when it's alkaline, tendency of uric acid in alkaline medium is to liquefy yung mga crystals ng uric acid. So, you can pass it out.
Alright. So, very important pala ang spirulina talaga. Kailangan lagi siyang kasama ni RGGL. So, kung magalan sa mga adok, sa mga artista, sila yung bida. Yung iba, supporting roles lamang. Okay? Okay. Ito po, Doc, si Miss Janet Remiscal. We'll have 3 more questions, no? After this one, okay? Doc, na-stressed stroke po ang father ko. Sa ngayon, hindi siya masyado makalakad at medyo mahina ang brain function. What specific supplements po ang iti-take niya? Yan.
Na-stress stroke? What do you mean by stress stroke?
Baka na-stress tapos na-stroke? Sorry. Ay, di ba, Doc? Stress stroke. Baka naman yun. Di ba? Baka na-stress tapos na-stroke.
Ganito, no? Kasi kung titingnan natin yung physiology ng stroke, kaya yan na stroke, may portion ng blood circulation ng brain na nabarahan. Diba? So again, dapat ma-check ano yung source. Mataas ba ang cholesterol? May mga blood clotting issues ba? So it has to be checked out. Now, pagka mga tataas ang cholesterol, blood clots, maganda RGGL dyan, tsaka spirulina mo. Now, doon naman sa outcome na ng stroke dahil nabahanan yung ugat, so may mga nerve functions na naapektuhan, then your lion's mane comes in. Now, pagdating naman sa mga beverages, of course, pagkapantulong sa brain, malaki pa rin ang role ng tsokolate and chocolate, yung theobroma.
Kokoshi.
So, kokoshi is also good kasi nutrition-wise, makakatulong din yan kasi hindi nakakain ng solid food yan. So, you can give yung mga soft food. Meron kang spirulina cereals dyan, may kokoshi ka dyan. But mainstay, pagdating sa supplement, if you can give it directly from mouth, RGGL spirulina lion's mane.
So, pwede, Doc, as an alternative kung hindi nakakainom ng capsule is the mushroom powder, yung reishi powder natin.
Reishi powder.
Tapos pwede yung spirulina is tanggalin din sa capsule, ano?
Yeah, pwede.
Para maganda din.
Powder.
Okay, ang sabi...
And of course, yung cereals, pangtulang din kasi nutrition.
Yes. Ang sabi po ni Miss Janet, yun daw po ang sabi sa ospital. Yun siguro yung yun, stress stroke nga. Na stress stroke. Alright, so sige. Another question. Ang hirap i-qualify, Doc, kasi ang dami, no? Pipiliin ko na lang yung medyo parang mga tipong specific na kailangan mong sagutin. Like, ano po DXN products ang pwede sa palaging pinupulikat ang paa? So, parang nerves din po yan, Doc, di ba? Kapag pinupulikat. Nerves, muscle, tired muscles.
Pagka pinipulikat kasi ang paa mo, ibig sabihin nito, merong production ng lactic acid. Dumadami yung lactic acid. Bakit dumadami ang lactic acid? Pagka dumadami yung carbon dioxide, kulang ang blood flow. Diba? So, anong dapat gawin? Una-una kasi yung iba, kaya pinupulikat yung paa, na-expose sa masyadong malamig. Nabibintiladoran directly, okay, air conditioning directly. Why? When extreme cold, yung blood vessels mo, ang tendency is to constrict. Pag constricted ang blood vessels mo, kulang ang blood flow sa extremities mo. Ang extremities po, ito po yung pinaka-compromise ang blood flow kasi nasa baba eh. Hindi maganda ang backbone yan. Yan. So, yun ang pagka dumami ang carbon dioxide, naging acidic, nagkaroon ng lactic acid, then ang tendency mamumuli ka. So, ano maganda po dyan? Facilitate good blood flow. Kaya po, RGGL, and then avoid yung very cold temperature. And of course, kahit na meron kang pampabuko ng ugat, importante pa rin po yung pumping back ng dugo papunta sa taas para mag-circulate na maganda. So, ano yung importante dyan? Dapat merong regular muscular exercise. Yung isang maganda po dyan is kahit po yung heel and toe lang para muscle mo.
Tiptoe, no? Nag-tiptoe? Yeah, okay.
Yan. Heel and toe, yan.
Okay. Ayun, okay. So, ito pa, Doc, I think this is very important, no? Question to Ms. Lisa Bailon. Doc, ano po ang dapat na product sa 8 years old na 2 years nang nagkikimo?
Anong kinikimo sa kanya?
Miss Liza, pakisagot, ano daw po ang kinikimo? O sige, habulin natin. Another one here, actually ganito ka, Miss Beverly Putin. Doc, napansin na observe mo kanyang isang downline is kapag umiinom siya ng spirulina, nagkakaroon ng constipation. Once na nag-stop uminom ng spirulina, nawawala yung constipation. So I don't know if it's just nagkakataon or may effect ba yung constipation na yun sa pag-inom niya ng spirulina?
Well, tingnan natin, kasi kung ang spirulina kasi somehow improves yung yung tinatawag na good bacteria. Diba? Pagka predominant kasi ang bad bacteria, ito yung nagpapahilap ng tiyan. Kaya kuminsan parang LBM yung pakiramdam mo. Diba? So, kung na-maintain mo yung good bacteria, baka naman kaya siya nagko-constipate kasi kulang siya sa fiber talaga. So,
okay.
Tingnan niya, more on fiber, more fluids. Kasi wala akong makitang reason kasi para mag-constipate ka sa spirulina. Kasi kumpleto yan sa electrolytes, may potassium pa nga yan. Ang potassium nakaka-facilitate ng galaw ng ating bituka. So, tingnan mo kung saan ka nagkulang. Is it kulang pa sa fiber? Kailangan ba ng more water, hydration?
Yes, water, I guess.
Importante rin physical activity to facilitate yung motility ng ating bituka.
Alright. Ito po yung sagot ni Miss Alisa Bailon kanina. Sakit po sa dugo. So, I guess parang leukemia?
Leukemia yan. Most likely leukemia. Well, sa akin, I still go for RGGL spirulina.
How much? If 8 years old lang siya, ano kaya yung...
lang siya, kasi ang problema natin, wala tayong established dose pagdating sa ganyan.
Yes.
Yun ang problema natin sa herbals. We don't really have a clinical trial to establish yung specific dose. Kaya nga, what we do is, sabi nga trial and error. You start with minimal dosaging and then you gradually increase. Obserbahan nyo kung saan gumaganda yung kanyang kondisyon. Kasi ang chemotherapy mo, it generates free radicals also in your system. Kasi cytotoxicity yan pinapatay niya yung mga cancer cells Diba? So you can somehow counteract by giving something na magandang antioxidant, and then of course nutrition to improve your immune system para tulungan lumaban siya. So kung bata, I would suggest siguro 8 years old, sama niya dun sa pagkain yung spirulina, alisin niya sa capsule, start with 1 to 2 capsules 3 times a day. Sa RGGL, hindi ako masyado particular doon sa powder, pero give something equivalent ng 1 to 2 pairs
Okay.
twice a day.
Alam ko,
And then
Doc, yung
gradually
isang,
increase.
okay, yung isang parang scooper ng ating mushroom ay equivalent to 3 pairs ng RGGL yun. So,
I would
maybe 1
suggest
scoop.
Start 1 scoop muna. 1 scoop muna.
Alright.
Then gradually
Okay.
increase.
Okay, last na po. Ano po, dumadami pa, no? So, pasensya na po kayo because we have a limited time, but this is the last that you could accommodate. No? Ano daw po ang best supplement for may eczema? So, ito, sa skin naman. For skin, eczema.
Well, actually, just to tell you based on experience, ano, yung mga anak ko kasi, si Daniel, merong ano yan eh, skin asthma before. Ang nakagamot sa skin asthma ni Daniel is RGGL.
Yeah, apo.
Actually,
Si Cass din eh,
RGGL.
dati.
Kasi yung triterpenes niya. Now, if you want to use Folia S, RGGL pwede rin.
Okay, so yan. Dok, meron ako nadaan kayo dito. Last na talaga. Kasi teka muna. Ayan, ano po food supplement para po sa may stage 5 sa, I guess, cancer to, sa bato and yung may butas po sa bituka.
Paano may butas sa bituka?
Biset,
Ano yung
paano,
specific
saan ba
treatment?
yung butas? Oo, yun, medyo, sige, tingnan natin kung makakaabot pa. Ayun na actually yung question niyo, Doc, eh. Ano pong food supplement para po sa stage 5? O, sundan na tayo sa stage 5 na cancer sa bato.
Cancer sa bato? Sa kidneys?
Opo, kasi cancer sa stage 5 sa bato.
So, stage 5 na yan, actually, ibig sabihin, well spread out na yan, ano. Kasi, hindi ko alam kung primary tumor yan sa kidney o yan ay metastatic tumor. Maaaring nag-umpisa sa bituka, pwedeng lumipat sa kidney, sa atay, sa baga. Karamihan dyan kasi metastatic. Well, if it's really metastatic, if you are giving supplement, ang ating intention is not curative.
Ayan, cancer po sa kidney.
Oo. So, hindi siya curative. Ito po ay pangtulong lang to improve quality of life. Ano yung quality of life? Magkaroon siya ng lakas, konti energy. Pangalawa, makabawas sa kirot. And then, ang pangatlo, magkaroon siya ng masarap na pakiramdam. So, these are what we give. So, sa akin po, I would give mainstay RGGL spirulina. Kasi kailangan ng pagkain ng katawan niya yan. And then, kung may mga problema like mga tumataas ang temperature, you can give your Androgy. RGGL spirulina Androgy.
Okay. Okay, magkaibang person daw yun, Doc. But anyway, sige, yun ang yung recommendation. Okay, last but not the least, eto, Doc, paano natin, pampabusog. Balibad sa pagkabangungot, may tendency po bang magkaroon ng hirap sa paghinga kapag ikaw ay matulog ng busog? Federico, huwag masyadong maraming kainin bago matulog, para hindi may nakapag-hubiga. Mag-exercise ka konti. Pero sige, Doc, ano pong masasabi mo dito sa problema ni Federico?
Well, ganito yan, ano. Pagka ikaw masyadong busog, ang tendency ng iyong stomach is to push your diaphragm up. Talagang mahirapan ka huminga. So, ang pinaka-solusyon dyan, yung bawasan mo yung intake mo ng food. Or, kung busog ka, huwag ka muna matulog. Keep yourself upright. Huwag ka muna humiga. Umupo ka lang. At least makatulog ka man na nakaupo, hindi ka masyado mahirapan huminga. Kasi nakabagsak yung diaphragm mo, siyang nakatulak sa stomach. Pag humiga ka kasi, nakahiga ka, nakaganon yung diaphragm mo, yung stomach ang nakatulak sa diaphragm, hirap siya mag-expand. Diba? So, wag ka humiga.
Oo nga, tama. Federico, i-share mo sa iba yung sobrang dami mong kinain para hindi ka masyadong busog na busog. Okay, with that, Doc, actually marami pa pong questions sana. Kaya lang, we have limited time. Maybe we could do this next time. I'm sure may mga susunod pang sessions na we would still be discussing about the different herbs. No, napakaganda. Sabi nga ni Miss Beverly Puten, no, pinaka-favorite ng episode sa live stream ang mga product presentation and benefits, which is true. No? Kahit paulit-ulit kasi you would still get new information, bagong mga kaalaman when you listen all the time. Doc, thank you so much. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. May text ako sa iyo. Meron nag-text sa akin. Papasa ko sa iyo. Thank you so much, Doc. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you.
Alright, mga partners, so I'd just like to reiterate, no, isa sa mention ni Doc kanina is yung importance ng proper cultivating and manufacturing ng herbs na ititake nyo. No? So I'd like to give you an assurance dun sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam o a reminder to all of you, no, na ang mga produkto po natin ay all certified by a third party. No? Hindi po tayo lang yung nagsasabi na pinakamaganda o maganda yung ating produkto. ISO 2001 certified po tayo, which means yung organic production ng ating kumpanya passes the international standard. We are also ISO 4001 certified. This is for our Ganoderma product mismo. And we are also ISO certified 17025 for the quality control of the laboratory. So doon pa lang actually talagang alam nyo na high quality ang pagkakaproduce ng ating produkto. But DXN did not stop there. No? We also have the GMP or yung good manufacturing practice, not just from Malaysia, but we also have from Indonesia, from India, and from Australia. All our products are halal certified at meron po tayong mga approval ng mga Food and Drug Administration in every country na meron po ang DXN. So ayan nakita niyo na kung gaano kaganda yung ating mga produkto. Ang pinakabida, kumbaga sa pelikula, si RG, si GL, and si Spirulina. And all the other food supplements that we have are the supporting roles. So depende sa need, depende sa pangangailangan ng inyong katawan. But all of these would give a good benefit in your body. The most important thing is, huwag na po natin hintayin na ikinocure natin yung body natin. What's important is we help prevent na magkasakit yung ating katawan. That's why taking food supplements is very important. May sakit ka o wala kang sakit. Lalo na po in this time of pandemic, the RG and the GL, the Spirulina and the Roselle Candy are very, very important in our everyday life. So make sure, parte po yan ng araw-araw ninyong pamumuhay. With that, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who accompanied us today, nakinig, natuto, nag-enjoy sa ating kwentuhan ni Dr. Danilo Sadsad. Love God, do good, be thankful, be healthy. Good morning, DXN. God bless you all.